Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now December 10th of 2020, and ever since the very end of the Skywalker saga, a lot of fans around the world have been very intrigued about the future of the Star Wars franchise by Disney, Lucasfilm, Bob Iger, Bob Chapek, you name it, and exactly what's in store for the Star Wars universe in the next couple of years. Now, just today we learned through that Disney investor call that they already have a total of 10 Star Wars projects that they are already working on that will be released in the next couple of years. And on top of that, over a dozen Star Wars projects being worked on, generally speaking. That's for Disney Plus alone, completely separate from the actual movies. It just goes to show you how ambitious Disney has become, trying to really stretch Star Wars to the same exact level as Marvel. Now, the thing about the movies is, of course, that's the true nature of Star Wars, right? It's where it all began, back in 1977. To me, Star Wars belongs in theaters. Now, yes, television is a nice thing and all, I do love that, but I think that at the heart of it all, it really is quite an experience to actually go out and see it in the theater on a big screen. It just really makes the experience a little bit more enjoyable. Now, everything related to their future projects, they are primarily focused on their new universe in general, as well as their new Star Wars films. As of right now, they have 2 different trilogies that they are currently working on, one of which is already in the early development phase. Now, with that being said, of course, what's really exciting about one of the new Star Wars trilogies by Disney and Lucasfilm is, of course, now with the Skywalker saga over, both Disney and Lucasfilm are focused on their new Star Wars universe and trilogy of movies. On top of that, it's explained that currently both Bob Iger and Chapek are focused on developing ways to reunite the Star Wars fandom. Now, apart from this, it's noted that they are currently working on the first film of one of the new trilogies that is set to explore the unknown regions and the Sith King of Exegol, dubbed as Star Wars X. One major actress set to join the Star Wars universe is actress Jennifer Connelly, who is set to portray a brand new Sith in the trilogy, alongside Keanu Reeves' character, dubbed as King Valar. Now, apart from that, both Connelly and Reeves are aimed to portray Sith Master and Apprentice in this new trilogy in order to keep the tradition. Not just that, but also the new trilogy is also set to introduce the Realm of Mortis in the new movies that were created by Dave Filoni and George Lucas. The Realm of Mortis is described to play a major role in the new movies by Disney in order to get the fandom familiar with this realm in live-action form. Not just that, but the films are set to also feature the legend of the first Jedi that will be explored in these new Star Wars movies. Now let's stop right there for a second. This is a very important segment that we actually, should really dive into. Now, the first Jedi is something that really has not been discussed under the Disney canon. It really had some kind of lore to do with it in the old expanded universe back in the 1990s and 2000s. But ever since Disney took over, we really didn't get to learn all that much about the very start of the Jedi Order, the first Jedi of the Order, and specifically just the first Jedi. We haven't really learned all that much about that, and that's exactly what this trilogy is going to bank on. It's going to bank on legends, and it's going to bank on the lives of the Sith on the world of Exegol and the Sith Eternal. Now, what do I think about Jennifer Connelly? I think that she's an amazing actress. I believe that she's very underrated. Sure, she has had a big hiatus for quite some time, I would say throughout the 2010s. Now she's on her own show called Snowpiercer, so she's kind of coming back a little bit here and there, but she got her debut once again in film just a couple of years ago in Alita Battle Angel. She did an amazing job with that. So for her to come back with Disney only makes a lot of sense now as to why they would want her on board of Star Wars because of the hit success Alita Battle Angel. The other thing about this is the character King Valar. Alright, we talked about this a couple of days ago, is that this Sith King of Exegol is going to somewhat tie into the rise of Skywalker lightly. That throne that you do see in Episode 9 is not Palpatine's, that is actually the Sith King's. And we're going to learn more about him in these new Star Wars films. Now, that's one new trilogy. They're also working on another trilogy that is going to pretty much fill in the gaps in between of whatever era that's going to take place in. So, they really do have a lot on their plate. Again, like I say, today we just learned that 10 Star Wars TV shows will be released over the next couple of years, but they're working on more than 10. So that really does speak volumes. You know, easily you can count The Mandalorian, the Kenobi series, The Bad Batch, other animated shows and live action ones in the works that we've been talking about. So I think that we really are on the road to success. Star Wars really is starting to shape up. One may say that it seems quite a bit way too excessive. I don't believe Star Wars is excessive in a negative way unless they're not focusing on quality. As long as they focus on quality, I think that they will be fine and a-okay. I think that they will. So with that being said, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon we hear them moans again.